Hey, how are you, all of you? This is Mainak from Civil Center, and today I'm back with another project which we're going to work on, and we're going to do the column positioning of it. And if you haven't watched a video on the column position, you can do so using the link which will be provided. I will just try to provide it along the top right corner, and you can watch that. So we'll do the column positioning of this particular building. As you can see, this is 875 square feet, and this is the ground floor and this is the first floor. So using the practical aspects, we'll try to do the column positioning, and after that we'll also in the next video we'll also do the center line and import it for the Tekla Structural Designer. So first of all, before doing the column positioning, the first step is to observe the plan. So you have to observe the plan properly. So as you can see here, we have a portico, here we have a shop, and this is a drawing kitchen. So I've already done the observation, and let's see how I'll place the particular plans. And I'll also, you can see that this is a 4-inch wall, so we're going to give 9-inch columns, and 9-inch into 9-inch columns, and we're going to give here. And after designing, then we'll decide whether we need to give any larger sizes as well. But first of all, primarily we're going to give 9-inch into 9-inch columns. So we've deleted the things which you don't want, and we'll just do our works here. So first of all, we'll just see what are the layers which are present here, and these are the layers which are present here. So we'll just go to layer properties and just make this layer name as columns, because we want to just give the columns a separate layer. We'll just give it a color. Let's go with this color, and just close this. So after doing this, we can just get a rectangle and 9 comma 9, and then we'll hatch it, enter. And then this, by the way, we're coming up with some practical concepts, and based on your practical works, so that you can have a experience of live projects. We are coming in YouTube, and if you want to appreciate our effort, if you like what we do, then you can support us by subscribing the channel and also liking the video and sharing about Civil Center with your friends, because those who are already taking our paid classes, they are already getting it. But for our YouTube viewers also, we are trying to work on some live projects. Okay, so here this is the plan which has been made, and I placed it in a separate layer. Now this is the next floor, so first floor. So the first floor also will do simultaneously. We'll just copy this and paste it here. And one thing you can observe here before placing the columns as well, this both the floors width is the same, 25 feet, and for the length is also the same, but only there is a balcony in the first floor which is an extension. So we can consider that very easily, the balcony part, and we can do it. So this is 35 feet, and let's check with this. And okay, this is little bit I think there is a little bit error in this, so we'll just fix it. So you need to keep checking whether there is something like this, and move it, and just move it a little bit downwards. So that is the best thing. Delete this and ex enter, and then join this tr balcony. You can delete this, okay, and the entire thing, I think you can select this and move it down. So here, so once this is done, we'll just select this and then delete this. Just delete it for checking. So yeah, once this is done, let's go to the next step. Now we can place it here, because this is an undebatable thing that we need to place a column here at the end. So what we'll do for doing it simultaneously, select this also and select this also, and then just copy, and we'll have to copy it in the proper point. Copy, then we'll take this point and we'll paste it here. So this is done for both the floors. Now in allow for this particular wall, so we have two options here. Either we can give it here at 16 feet or at 12 feet 10 inches. So you have two options. I think we'll go with 12 feet 10 inches because there are two reasons. If we give a column here, it will give, we want to give more importance to this particular beam which is at the first floor level, because first floor anyway has more loads. It has a slab loads along with the wall loads, and plinth beam has, it has a PCC below it, and also it will have sand filling. There is no slab, so it is a little bit less important, and it has lower sizes, therefore. So give more importance to the roof beam, because obviously I cannot place two columns here, so I'll give importance to the roof beam. So what I'll do, I'll just select this and select this as well, and then copy and use this to paste it here like this. So this is how it looks like this. So you can give a secondary beam at the plinth level. Okay, so now once this is done, so let's copy these two, because again in the middle one we have to decide, but these two, these are fixed. Just select this, select this, select this, and then select this also. So after doing this, we'll just click on copy and then we'll paste it here. So once this is done, now we'll decide where to place the columns here. So I think we'll place the columns in, let's see, we can place the columns inside the staircase, because we want this and the same line to be with the shop, because this is 9 feet 6 inch width. So I don't want any columns protruding outward, because anyway this is a less shape, and some space will be taken by this column, so the car should easily go without any scratches. So that's why I'm going to place it here. Like this, place it here for the staircase. Now I think you can give a secondary beam in here in the first floor as well. So one end is fixed and one end will be painted. So like this we have completed this part, and for the next part, obviously undebatably we need to give it in the staircase when the staircase ends. So here we are going to do this, select this and select this, and select this also. Middle one will decide again where to give, and then I think we'll just take the copy and take this as the point, and then do it. So after doing this, now we can just, what we can do is we can place the middle column. So now as you can see here, for the plinth beam, the beam is coming here. So if you're placing column here, and that will generate some movements which will be difficult to negate, and most probably the section will be uneconomical in this case. So what to do? In this case we have the power, structural engineer has the power to change the drawings a little bit if it makes the structure more economical. That's what exactly we are going to do here. We'll move this to this portion and let's say join this. So this is what we're going to do here. Trimming the remaining portions. So when the remaining portions are trimmed, we can now place the middle column. For that, let's select this and select this, and we're going to, let's check properly. We just place it along, no, not along here. We want it inside the shop. We don't want it outside this area. Inside the shop we want. and then both are copied, and to copy it from here to here. So this is inside the shop, not outside, and this portion is inside this dining. So now the next portion, I think next portion should be easy, because select this, EX, enter, and I'll extend this. I'll extend this as well. Now the next portion should be easy. Select this, and this. Shift and deselect this. Now for the same thing, this 2, 3. So here, once this is done, copy, and now as you can see, this is done here like this. So this is the columns placed. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 columns have been placed here, and you can bring it a little bit closer. So these are the columns which have been placed in this two particular plans, and you can print them and see how this is done. And also in the next video we'll also work on the center line of this particular plan, and we'll also complete the steps in Tekla. And also if you want to work on any other design software also, you'll have to make the center line. So that part we'll do in the next video. So stay tuned to our channel, and if you like our effort, make sure to hit the like button. And obviously if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, make sure you subscribe. You're missing out a lot of things. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.